I'm gonna need some help. We got a full charter bus, multiple injuries.
I remember the impact.
I was buried underneath a pile of kids, and they were so heavy. It was hard to breathe, and I was running out of air. That was when I thought I was gonna die.
We started smelling some fumes, so first thing that came to our mind was the bus is gonna explode.
I told the kids to find a way out, and they eventually found a window that was already shattered and crawled right out from underneath that bus. My mother and I were two of the very last people to get out of that bus. We had to be cut out.
As far as injuries, on the outside, physically what you could see was just a bunch of bruises.
Here we are, about 2.5 months later, and I still hurt all over. And then on my mother's part, she had a broken scapula. My mom is 74 years old, and she lived through that, thankfully.
I told everybody my middle name now is Miracle because I do feel like a miracle.
I really had no idea how we were going to get back to Houston. One thing I was not doing was taking another bus home. I wanted to fly home because I wanted to get home as quickly as possible.
Within 3 hours, we were making reservations that day for a lot of the students that come home. Some were on their way to the airport, then they'd have to turn back and go back to the hospital because their condition had changed. So it was very chaotic at times, not knowing who was going to be where and when.
You should be copied on any communications that are...
The teams at Pensacola, Mobile, and Houston knew when students were scheduled to arrive and depart, and were there really to take care of their every need until they got on the aircraft.
Getting offered a flight home, it's just like 1,000 pounds lifted off our shoulders.
When we got to the airport, United folks were there waiting for us with wheelchairs. I'd never been a VIP before, but I was that day. They treated us so well.
The experience that we want these passengers and these families to have is that United considers you family and cares for you in that way.
In the 72 hours, we ended up taking care of 40 individuals. We had community affairs, we had government affairs, we had reservations, we had all the airport operations from below the wing to above the wing, our flight attendants and our pilots. We were all responsible and worked as a team to make sure that these kids came home safely and with the most care and compassion they could have.
I'm so happy that they were the ones who stepped up for us. That's our hometown airline. Got us home safely. Amen. And we were home quickly. That meant a lot.